All right, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I'm going to talk about personal development. And the topic is, what is the manifestation process? I believe this is a very, very important topic because all of you outside there would love to be able to manifest things into your life. Isn't it true? Yeah, I'm sure that's very true. Now, again, before I proceed, this is only my opinion, so take it with a pinch of salt then, okay? Now, everything in this universe is energy. Everything out there is energy, all right? So is thought as well. Thought is energy as well. Why? It is a very powerful energy vibrating at a high rate of vibration, all right? Vibrating at a high rate of vibration. Everything starts with your thought. Okay? If you heard about the law of attraction, I'm sure you know what is a statement like. What you think about, you will bring about. Okay? Now, believe me, you thought about watching this Facebook Live and you are here. Isn't it true? Nothing in the world happens by accident. It all starts with your thought. You thought about coming to this Facebook Live. That's why you are here, correct? All right. The Mona Lisa. You know the painting, the Mona Lisa? It is not the original painting. Why is it not the original? Because the original painting is in the mind of Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci thought about the Mona Lisa and put it on canvas. So everything starts with thought. You must understand that everything starts with thought. So thought is very, very powerful. Okay? Now, your feeling is also very important. All right. Now, your feelings, your emotion is the result of what you think. All right. What you think affect your feelings. Don't you believe me? What you think will affect your feelings. Now, if you have happy thoughts, how do you feel? Of course, you feel happy. All right. You feel very, very happy. However, if you have depressing thought or sad thoughts, how do you feel? You feel sad or depressed. All right. So your thoughts will affect your emotion. All right. But the good news that is that it is your choice what to think about. It is your choice. You can choose depressing thought or you can choose happy thoughts. It's up to you. All right. Because it is within your power of control. All right. Now, you must understand that feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. All right. How you feel will affect your subconscious mind. That's why it is important to realize that elevated positive emotion, all right, is a magnetic charge that pulls things to you. All right. Elevated emotions like gratitude, happiness, excitement, and feeling unlimited and so on. All the positive emotion, they are magnetic pull that brings the things to you. All right. Now, when you set an intention, your intention is the electrical charge that is put out to the universe. But with your elevated emotion, you are having a magnetic charge that pulls it towards you. So it's important not only to set an intention, but also to have elevated emotion. All right. Positive emotion. That's it. Now, taking action. Taking action is very important. You can think about all the things in the world, just like in The Secret, they tell you to visualize and think about it. All right. Now, if you can think good things and if you don't take action, nothing is going to happen. Don't you think so? That is why, as far as The Secret is concerned, all right, the movie The Secret viewed by more than 200 million people. But let me ask you, how many people are successful? Not many are successful because most of them do not take action. Not only they don't take action, they don't have the right frequency as well. All right, you need to have the right frequency as well. All right, more action will give you better result. That's the fact. All right, sure, you take more action, the result will be good. But the only way for you to take more action is when you have positive emotion, when you feel happy, you feel inspired, and so on, then you take more action. But if you feel depressed, all right, do you think you take action? I don't think you take action at all. All right, now let's look at the results. the more action that you take will lead you to better result. All right. So the result in your life is the result of your thought, because everything starts with thought. Isn't it true? Now, if you have happy thoughts, okay, you feel happy, you're feeling, all right, then the feeling will cause you to take action. When you feel good, you take more action. When you take more action, the result is definitely going to be good. All right. So, in conclusion, all right, your life depends on what you put in. All right. So basically, how you feel will affect the result in your life. All right. So the result in your life is the result of your thought. That's the bottom line of it. How you think is what will create your life. Now, why is it that people know this, but they still fail? I know what I mentioned just now. A lot of you would probably say, yeah, that's right, that's right, correct. That's correct, Richard. But the truth is that, why is it that even when people know this, a lot of people still fail? As I said just now, what you think about, you're going to bring about. So your thought is very, very important. All right? So, knowing this, people still fail. There are a few factors. Number one, it is because of the old programming. They have been programmed this way from childhood. Therefore, once you have been programmed this way, okay, your subconscious mind will run the program this way and make sure that you do not succeed. That's it. You do things that will not make you succeed. So it's all programming. All right, you have been programmed that way. So you've been programmed to to be lazy. You've been programmed to not take action. You've been programmed to have all the negative thoughts in your mind and so on. So basically, it's all the old programming that is causing the result in your life. So although you know it, knowing it is not enough. You got to change that programming. Okay, the second thing is, remember this, the first 7 years of a child's life, the first 7 years, all right, they don't have any reasoning factor. That means they cannot reason whether it's right or wrong. So what happens is that the first 7 years, everything that they hear, they feel, they see, all seep into their subconscious mind. There's no filter. There's no filter. So everything goes into the subconscious mind. That's why the first 7 years is very, very important. Okay? The third thing is, we are influenced by people, right? And most of all, we're influenced by our parents and our siblings. Isn't it true? We are around them all the time. So we are influenced by them. So we are actually being affected by the people around us. Environment is very important. Okay? Parents influence us. Siblings as well. The next thing is, when you grow up next time, you go to work, all right? You go to work or you socialize with people and so on. So later influenced by people. You're influenced by people, all right? Environment as well, all right? Environment you're in also will affect you. And, your school, your workplace, your religious leaders, and so on. That people that you are close to will affect your life as well. So that's why, it is difficult to succeed if you are in the wrong environment. All right, if you are in the wrong environment, it is not easy to succeed because the environment will pull you down. Okay? So, in conclusion, we act and behave according to our program. Isn't it true? According to our program. We have been programmed in our subconscious mind. We have been conditioned to act that way, to behave that way. That's why, although we know for a fact that, whatever the mind, can think of, it can achieve. All right, the thing is that we have been subconsciously conditioned to be this way. All right, now, what you have to do? What you have to do to change all this programming? Okay, you can change, but you need to take time and have a conscious effort to change. Some of the ways to change the old programming is by auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestion is suggesting to you all the time. All right? You suggest to yourself. You speak to yourself. That's auto-suggestion. Or through hypnosis as well. Through hypnosis or through meditation. And there are, of course, other ways as well to change the programming. All right? But the thing is that if you want to change your life, you got to change the old programming and you got to change your habits as well. One of the habits I mentioned previously is that some most people have a habit of starting something and not completing it. All right. Now, if you have that habit of starting a project and not completing it, it becomes a habit. That means in the future, if you do anything, you will not complete it. Now, if you don't complete it, how do you become successful? All right. A simple example, if you read a book, you start reading a book from chapter 1, page 1, and most people will never get to the end of the book. All right. Halfway through or even in the beginning of the book, they give up already. They stop reading. That is a habit. All right, you got to be successful, you got to develop positive habit. Okay, positive habit. So that is all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something. Let me summarize for you. What is the manifestation process? Everything in the universe is energy, and thought is energy as well. It's vibrating at a high rate of vibration. Everything starts with your thought. What you think about, you will bring about. Okay? Remember, nothing in your life happened by accident. Nothing happened by accident. You are here watching this Facebook Live because you decide to come here. All right? So the Mona Lisa is not the original. It is in the mind of the artist called Leonardo da Vinci. It is his mind. That's original. Okay? Feeling is important because what you feel is influenced by what you think. So your thought result in your feeling. All right. So if you have happy thought, you have happy feeling. You got negative thought, you have negative feeling. All right. So you got to take action. That's a simple fact. All right. You got to take action. It's just not about thinking and visualization, but you got to take action as well. All right. And the more action you take, the better result. Okay. Now, why is it that knowing these people still fail? Because of a few things. Number one, the programming that they had. The first 7 years of their life, all right, everything seeped into the subconscious mind. They are influenced by parents and siblings, and also later on, they're influenced by people and environment. People in the school, workplace, religious leaders, and so on. So, in conclusion, we act and behave according to our programming. All right, we can change that through few things like auto suggestion, hypnosis, meditation, and other techniques outside there. All right, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something here. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate it even if you give me just a thumbs up, that's all. Okay, so this is Richard Quack here coming to you from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.